Since the dawn of time, the human skull has been the vessel of our existence. From ancient warriors wearing animal hides to the oxidized bronze helmets of Rome, we have always sought a shield for the mind. In the flickering light of medieval forges, iron and steel were hammered into armor, marking a legacy of protection. From the heavy steel of World War trenches to the early synthetic resins of the 1950s, our materials have constantly evolved. We watch as rustic metal fades into the advanced polymers of today, bridging the gap between raw survival and engineered safety. The past remains a silent witness to our journey toward perfection. Lasers now scan plaster skulls as we analyze the forces of impact through digital history. In the quiet archives, the weight of a single feather contrasts with heavy steel, inspiring a quest for lightweight strength. On delicate drafting paper, the first modern technical drawings appear, defining the future of human security. The handmade rivets of old helmets paved the way for a new industrial dawn. We see the sacrifice of materials in slow motion, where wooden shields break so that life may endure. Carbon fibers now weave into our heritage as the morning mist clears, revealing the massive silhouette of a modern factory ready to serve the world. Millions of raw ABS resin beads flow like a waterfall into the heart of the production line. Under extreme heat, the plastic melts into a liquid stream before massive steel molds close with tons of pressure. Robotic arms pluck the steaming shells from their birthplace as water jets trim every edge with surgical precision. Laser-cut carbon fiber sheets are laid by hand into vacuum molds, ensuring a perfect bubble-free structure. Once inside the autoclave, high pressure and heat fuse the layers into a rock-hard shield. Automated grinders then smooth the surface under a fine mist, preparing the shell for its final high-performance transformation. Robotic arms apply a uniform gray primer before the shells move through the UV drying chamber. A flawless coat of paint is then sprayed with absolute consistency, creating a mirror-like finish. Finally, diamond-tipped drills carve out the ventilation paths, providing the essential airflow for the modern rider's comfort. Air vents are fitted into the shell before microscopic inspections look for the smallest flaws. Reflective safety stickers are heat-pressed into position, ensuring visibility in the dark. As the neon lights catch the perfect curves of the finished shells, a long line of protection stands ready for the soul of the machine. Pure white EPS beads expand under a cloud of hot steam, moving through transparent pipes like a winter storm. High-density molds then press these beads into the shape of a human skull. This is the hidden soul of the helmet, a closed-cell structure designed to absorb and dissipate the violent energy of an impact. Air channels are carved into the foam for maximum breathability, while a flame-retardant coating adds an extra layer of security. Ultrasonic sensors verify the uniform thickness of the EPS before specialized adhesives are applied. We bond the foam to the outer shell, creating a unified fortress for the mind of the rider. Hydraulic presses secure the bond as we inspect the fit for total precision. Soft foam ear pads are installed, adding comfort to the rigid, multi-density EPS structure. This internal layer of defense is now complete, a silent guardian ready to be joined by the final components of our high-tech industrial symphony. Crystal clear polycarbonate sheets are heat-pressed into perfect optical curves for the visor. Each lens is dipped in anti-scratch solutions and coated with anti-fog layers for total visibility. We verify the clarity against technical grids, ensuring the rider's view remains sharp and undistorted in every possible condition. CNC machines carve out the rotating mechanisms while heavy-duty nylon straps are woven for extreme strength. Steel rivets lock the chin straps into the shell, finished with stainless steel micro-locks or double D rings. This is the final anchor of safety, a secure connection between the technology and the human user. Tensile tests verify the Quemu's strength before reflective stitching is added to the chin pad. Antibacterial fabric liners are fitted into the interior, followed by soft cheek pads for a perfect fit. A robot checks the smooth movement of the visor, finalizing a machine that is as comfortable as it is secure. The brutal drop test begins as the helmet is released from the heights of the lab. It strikes a steel anvil with violent force, while internal sensors capture the data on a digital screen. From piercing metal probes to freezing chambers at -20 degrees, we push our engineering to the absolute limit of survival. After enduring intense heat and UV rays, the shell is compressed to test its structural integrity. In the wind tunnel, we measure the roar of speed and air resistance, ensuring total stability. X-rays then search for hidden flaws within the EPS layers, leaving no room for error in our pursuit of absolute safety. A robot performs a final 360 scan before the laser-etched certification labels are applied. The finished helmet stands in contrast to the raw materials of its birth, a masterpiece of modern manufacturing. The assembly line pulses under the yellow lights, a silent army of guardians ready for the road ahead. We look toward a future with integrated HUD displays and biosensors woven into the fabric. Emergency e-call systems will soon signal for help in the blink of an eye. As biodegradable materials emerge, the sunlight shines through clear visors, bridging the gap between human ergonomics and the protection of the future. The bond between man and machine is forged in comfort and security. In a quiet moment of peace, a family rides together into the sunset, their safety a silent promise. This is the meaning of peace of mind, a simple nod of a rider's head, knowing that every detail has been built to protect what matters most. As the factory shift ends, the quiet soldiers of protection stand in a line. A final resin bead falls, starting the cycle once more. Protection sweeps across the dark roads of the night, where a helmet becomes a cocoon for the mind. We are building more than gear. We are building a sanctuary for every journey. 3D printing now creates complex structures for the next generation of shells. Solar cells integrated into the surface capture the energy of the day. Every second of production is an investment in human life. A heartbeat measured in red LED light and the reflection of the sky on a crystal clear visor. A finished helmet rests on a stone pedestal, a symbol of our greatest technical achievements. The factory is bathed in a deep blue glow, signaling the end of a masterpiece. We protect the mind to create the future, because every life is a journey worth guarding, and every brain is a world worth saving.